What up? I'm back. Today is Wednesday, April 12th at 5:55. It just flipped. I knew it would. Damn! This song is sick. I painted this song, so this video will be to this song. Whenever it came on, that's when I flipped it. Just stayed on it. Now that's how I like to do my art. Like I let my Amazon playlist do its thing, but then the moment I get that feeling, and what's so sexy is it's the first beat every fucking time. Like the first note that drops, I fucking know. And so it's like I do that with everything, with all the people that I meet. It's that first beat. I feel it, I heal it. I do heal it. I hear it, and man. So when I meet people that have that beat, that sound that just meshes with mine, well, really just one person, but all the rest, that's confusing to me because it's so, everything else in my life works out, but then like the one beat that's the greatest to me, it hasn't worked out per se. I mean, everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be, but if I had my expectations, like I said, it's not working out to my expectations. So I mean, obviously I just got rid of my expectations, but and I just live in it, but it doesn't mean that the shit doesn't weigh on you, And like through this journey, it's the best. It's the worst and the best at the same time, but it's you can't have the best without having both. Like that's the one thing that I'm understanding, and I understood it a while ago. It's like every day it just reiterates, like in order to be happy you had to have been sad. In order to feel joy, you had to have the opposite, and because you're never gonna appreciate it. And I've thought about this for a long time. And been so grateful that really, I really haven't been given much or had really support. And as much as a fantasy in my head would be like for someone to help me in the past, right? Give me something, give me seed money, give me support, and sit down and teach me what they know, and help guide me with their time, attention, and knowledge. Like I haven't received that per se. I've had one guy, trying to help me with stuff, and I think he's starting to understand that it has to be my way. It has to be my way, and I think that's not it's not a stubborn energy. I thought it was for a while. I thought it was me being stubborn and a dick. And it's just going, no. It's you being authentic and real. That is the point. And the moment that you can realize that that's not being selfish, even though that's what you were programmed your whole life, that anything that you did for yourself was fucking selfish. And so that was kind of the lesson yesterday. The lesson yesterday was selfishness, and it's kind of poured over again today a little bit. A lot of my lessons, they're constant, right? But some days, lessons are highlighted more. And then, the talks that I have with multiple individuals, that lesson comes up every single time. And when you're aware of this, I don't know, it makes life so fun. Because it makes life a game, and it makes it challenging, and you're constantly learning. And for me, like I said, if I'm not challenged, if I'm not learning, I'm fucking bored. It's pointless to me. And so a lot of that's where, when this journey started, it's because I was fucking bored. Honestly, the complacency of life was so fucking boring. And it's there's nothing new, there's nothing challenging, there's nothing, I can do anything and everything, it does nothing. There's nothing that excites me. There's nothing that's worth me doing in my eyes. I already know all these people. I know every fucking reaction they're gonna do. I know everyone in my family and the way they're gonna react. And I knew everything. And it's God, it's so fucking boring. And so now I stepped into this fucking unknown. And the unknown is the word scary is still there, but it doesn't have anything. It's so weird. The word fear, the word scary, those two words, they still exist, but it's literally just the spelling. Like, it's just a word, and it's not even energy anymore. It's almost like a pointless word that I use, because I think people understand it, and then they can gravitate to whatever that word emotionally ties to them, so they can kind of understand what I'm talking about. Because it's like, the future seems scary, but that's just a fucking word. And the future causes fear, but that's just a fucking word. It's not real. It's not real at all. Either one of those things are technically not real unless you allow them to be real. Now, there could be things that are holding you back. I talked to someone last night, and we kind of talked about fear of being great. Fear of shining, you know, and me and this dude talked for a fucking, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours last night. And it was so cool, because like throughout the day I knew what was gonna happen. I knew, and everything planned out the way it was, and because he may or may not have been there, right? And everything worked out. He was there, and so then I just ended up staying for a long time, and we just talked and about a lot of shit. Some stuff that really makes me fucking sick we talked about, and alright, cool. Better until I throw up again. So then I'm gonna throw up a lot today. That's how you heal through shit. So me and him were talking last night, and the whole time we were talking about this stuff in our life. Like, I told him, I'm sick. I'm gonna throw up. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. But I didn't. Just because the subject matter was so fucked up, and it's always been fucked up. And I'm trying to just live around it and not dive into it. You know, and there's even one talk where I was like, Mom, never have to fucking deal with it. I've healed 90% of my life. Like, I don't want to fucking touch it. I think I'm okay. And then it kind of came up last night, and dude, it had to happen, because we never really told each other anything, right? We just alluded around, and so we kind of both just consciously understood what it was that we were talking about. And it's for me, it's shitty stuff. It's stuff that I've seen visions of people's faces, and then as soon as you see those faces, you just got that feeling. Like, you know why those faces are there. You don't know who they are per se. There's very little information, but you know exactly what they're from, and it's disgusting. And then you've had other things, tastes and smells, and wake up in dreams, and you don't even technically know if it's real or not real, like, because it's such a, like, you know it's fucking real, right? But you're just trying to deny the reality of what has happened to you, you know, and you've made it this way by denying it, and it looms in your brain and on your mind, but you've always just try and deny, you know, as much as you can, even though you fucking know it's real. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know it's real, you know what happened, and even if you don't have the picture movie film in your head, you have everything else. Like, you have everything else. The emotional stains and signatures, like I said, the smell, you know the fucking smell, you know the taste, you know everything, and you just try and deny the fact that it happened, and you know, and I guess at some point you just gotta fucking face it. Like, you know, I've been listening to my talk from the other day, and it's just like, you always gotta face the thing that you don't want to fucking face the most. The thing that you don't want to give up, you gotta give up. Like, it's always you have to give up what you perceive to be the greatest thing, the hardest challenge, like, to keep growing. Like, that's just fucking life. Like, it's just life, you know? And it's like you would think of anything, like a sporting event, like, you gotta give more than you fucking think you can give to win sometimes. You know, like, if you if you don't go past what you think you can go, like you're never gonna win. You're never gonna grow, and you're just gonna become stagnant, and then you're back into that complacent ass energy, man. And really, it's like you're just plateauing. And so, like, you got to go a new avenue. You got to face something that you never wanted to face before, and it sucks. And like I said, and we kind of talked about it. Where it's like, you know what? Maybe this is facing it. You know, like this is a step into it. Where like maybe we never really have to go full vision. You know, we never have to really see it, but we have to at least acknowledge and quit denying the fact of what is reality, what was reality, and that we did not make this shit up. And like I said, a lot of times you don't, you know, when I told him, I was like, I don't want to know the faces, I don't want to know their names, I don't want to hate people, I don't want to hate them. And I was like, I don't think I can, I don't think I will hate them, but that's a possibility. Like, I don't even want to. Because it's like, it was part of my life and it happened, and it shaped me, and I can't go back and change it. I don't even want to. I mean, maybe I could say I wish I didn't have the memory, but what is, like I said, what does the I wish do? The I wish does nothing. It's fucking pointless. It's only negative. What's up, bird? About flew into my truck. A little, like a swallow. Damn, he's so beautiful. He's got like dark blue wings. Like he's black, but then he's got like dark blue wings on them. They're so freaking fire. Dude, they're adorable. And then they're so fucking mean, dude. So when I used to cut, when I was in high school, dude, high school was the shit, because I didn't go. And I was cutting grass down the way, and like I would get up at 2:30 in the morning, and they had a Kubota, like a zero. It wasn't a zero turn, but it had a steering wheel at that time, but a diesel mower. And so I would get up in the morning on Friday mornings, and I would go to work about 2:30. I'd wake up at 2:30 and go cut grass until school started, and I would like take a shower there because they had like a little garage with a bathroom in it. So I would cut grass in the morning off the back of the property, and then I would go to work. I'll go to school, take a shower, go to school, eat something at Worshams, and then go to school. And then I would go to school for however long, usually not that long, and then I would fucking leave, and then I'd go back to work and finish cutting the property, because I had to cut it on Fridays before sunset. And I loved it. I don't even know where this is coming from. So whatever. So that property, whatever. But like twice a year, I would have to bush hog it. And so when I would bush hog it, you know, you're just going through the grass, just fucking everything up, you know. And these ground swallows or whatever they're called, man, like they would just be flying around, swarming me the whole time. They never like attacked me, but like you're cutting the grass, and so it kind of sucks because like you're killing animals like that can't get away, or snakes. And at the time, like I really didn't like snakes. Now I don't necessarily say I like snakes, but I appreciate snakes. You know, you stay in your side, and I'll stay over here. I mean, you're pretty as shit. I just don't want to get close to you, you know. God, you're pretty as shit. But I can deal with the snake, but it's like, what's the point, you know? You know, sometimes just the snake is a snake, and maybe I'm a snake. Maybe I'm just a bigger fucking snake in it, but which I am. I mean, I could be the biggest snake ever. Like, I would eat any other snake. So it just depends on how you perceive me, technically. If this is correlating to humans, which evidently it is. But it's like, you know, the term snake, it's funny to me because, like, I'm seeing it from two different perspectives, and like, one snake could think that I'm a bad snake, and then I could look at another snake and think that he's a bad snake. But what if neither one of us is bad, right? Maybe we're just fucking snakes, and that's just what we are. Like, it's not good, it's not bad. Like, if you're born a snake, you're born a snake. You're not born a rabbit. And so, you gotta learn to step into that and go, well, what kind of snake am I gonna be? I'm always gonna get judged as a snake. And people are always gonna look at me as a snake because I'm not a rabbit. But does that make me bad? No. It just makes me whatever the fuck that I was meant to be. Which is a snake, which is fucking beautiful. Which is something that constantly transforms and changes every fucking time it needs to do that. And in order for a snake to change, like it said, it has to put itself between a rock and a hard place. And then it has to just scrape and tear away the unnecessary coating that they have to expose the new. And the process itself is fucking beautiful. I remember we went hiking one time, and I don't think we were climbing that time. We may have been rappelling that day. And there was like these, I can still picture them in my head. And like, we were walking, and we ended up meeting the ranger, park ranger there. And he was standing there, I think, and then that's how we kind of saw the snakes. Because he saw them. But they were laying in between these rocks, and they just shed. And so they were just fucking beautiful. They were so white and like just, oh my goodness, the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And but like, you wouldn't have seen them. Like, they blended in perfectly, but they were just, it was the most beautiful thing ever. And there was 2 of them. And but it's like, snakes are just fire, because like, they're just living their life, you know. And it's like, why is a snake bad? It's not, you know. And I've had dreams of snakes every now and then. Not many. I had one of a baby snake, a rattlesnake, in a drawer, in a dresser. And I heard it rattling. And so I opened the drawer, and then there was a rattlesnake in there, and I just like, whatever, dude. I'll fucking leave you alone. Like, who cares? I know what you are. You're a baby snake, and if you was to bite me as a baby, you would fucking kill me. You know, I have a better chance of picking you up as an adult when you choose how much venom you're gonna put into me, you know. And so I just shut, in my dream, I just shut the thing. I was like, whatever. There's a baby rattlesnake in there, so like, don't fucking bother it. You know, it's just a baby. It doesn't know how to use what it has. It's just has the potential to kill you. And you could startle it, you could scare it, and that bite is fatal. And it's not that the intent of the rattlesnake was to kill you, it was to protect itself. And so you kind of just gotta let it set alone, and you can go back and watch it. Maybe you fucking feed it. You know, maybe you give it love, time, and attention, and you can gain its trust, and who knows? Maybe that snake will be your friend. But doesn't mean the ability of that snake to turn and kill you is always there. Maybe that's it, where maybe a rabbit doesn't have that ability to do such thing. But I would just say that one is a predator and one is not. And if you're born a predator, you're born a predator, right? But you can still choose. You know, it's the concept of the monster. Are you a good monster? Or are you a bad monster? You know, or and it's not even good or bad. It's like, whoever feeds that monster, that's their fucking friend. Like, that monster's gonna take care of you forever. And so everyone else could perceive that monster is something ugly and nasty and not beautiful, but that monster is really just protecting itself, because the whole life of the monster, people used to make fun of it, make fun of him, play tricks on him, abuse him, use him, throw rocks at him. So obviously the monster is gonna hate people, right? Or be afraid of them, or be wary of them, or be guarded against them, because he was treated so fucking badly growing up, and he was different, right? And so it's like, but if you love that monster back, that monster's gonna fucking love you and protect you forever, because the monster really is just looking for love, looking for someone to believe in him, and to not look at him as nasty or disgusting or a monster, you know. And that's kind of how I look at people, man. I love people so fucking much. Like, like I see it from a different way. And that's me saying this in a weird way, because like I walk away from people. I don't want to deal with somebody's combative ass energy. I'm not gonna let someone sit there and try and use me anymore, or abuse me, even though they don't even know they're doing it, and taking advantage of me, and or that they can't control their own emotions and their anger outbursts, and they put it on other people because they don't know how to control it themselves. And it's like, I get it. I was there. I lived that life. And the way I managed it was I would just walk away from people. I would just leave. I would have to go fucking be by myself. That's how I managed with it. Because people just pissed me off, And like everyone, I said a lot of the world, I was just pissed off, but it was all self-inflicted because I wouldn't speak my truth and I wouldn't stand up. And so, like I said, and then when I hit this journey and I start doing that, especially to my past family, like then I'm a fucking dick, And it's like, I get it. That's cool. I'll be that if that's what you assume. It's like, but it is my fault because I never spoke up back then. I didn't know, And that's a lot of it. Like when you're a child, like you just get fucking formed, and you just get brainwashed. Really, man. You just conform. You fucking conform to your surroundings, and that's where it's like it's the parents' fucking fault. And so like. So now that I look at myself, it's like I did all this, yes, for me, but because I don't want to conform my kids to some broken ass shit and trauma, and I don't want, I want to teach them how to love each other truly. And to not be having fucking voids. And I want them to be able to speak their mind and feelings and fucking cry. And have emotion and not wait 35 years before you even fucking start crying. And you start speaking your emotions. And then you start using emotions and you don't even understand them. Because no one taught you them. You weren't even allowed to use them. Like I said, when I went to therapy, when I went to the one-on-one therapy with a woman, I told her, I was like, I don't even, like, I'm a fucking child. Like, I'm less than a child. Like, I don't know emotions. Like, I get anger because I was angry, but it's like all the other emotions they're not fucking real to me. They don't really make sense. Like, I know the definition, I know the word, but like they're just like I don't get it. Like, honestly, like I was never really truly happy before. I would have fun, I guess, like playing games and stuff, and we would win, but even when we won, I was never excited. Like, I was just like, cool, alright, next game. I never could celebrate anything. I just didn't know how, because it was like that feeling, it didn't matter, because it still wasn't good enough. And it's like, it's just a fucking game. Yeah, it was fun, and we won, and but like, who cares? Like, it wasn't. It's done. Like, once it's done, it's done. Like, there's nothing to show for it. It's just a fucking video game, And I'm not a pro or something. I guess I could be if I gave it enough time, attention, and focus. But I'm not gonna do that. It's not something I want to do. I want to be outside. But But whatever, man. And I don't know, so selfish. Let's see. So that was kind of the theme, and I got some work done yesterday, and me and my buddy were talking, and he was like, when you're a child, everyone tells you to share, right? He's like, that's fucking wrong. That's wrong. And I was like, oh shit, like, because as soon as he said that, I go, oh damn. I was like, that is wrong. I was like, because it made me where I gave everything I have away. I'll give you my last everything. I don't give a fuck. And I mean, honestly, that's whatever. But that's not really technically gonna change. But I'm gonna have to get more strict on that. But at the same time, I'm a free will giver. I love to give. So it's like I said, I can't turn my back on that. I cannot. But I can choose who I give it to. I can definitely do that. And yeah, I'm the judge of that every single time, literally. I'll tell you that. So if you can say, Cody, you're judging people, I'm like, well, technically, yeah. If I'm going to give you something with my free will and it's all of me, I'm going to choose whether or not you're deserving of it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the owner of that decision because it's my free will that I'm giving. So some people don't deserve it, or will abuse it, or use it, or not be appreciative of it. I'm not going to fucking give it to you. End of fucking discussion. And then you can be like, well, you're not being good. I'm like, well, you're just not gonna get it if that's the case. Because it's like, because if I give it away, then it is a loss for me. And so like, I want to make sure that it's not. So whomever I give it to, if I give it to you, it's because I see why I'm giving it to you, and you're worthy of it. If I don't give you something, or depending on what I give you, it's all weighted scale. It literally is a weighted scale. But then again, like some people I'll give something greater to because I know I'm not gonna be there with them. Or maybe somebody I give something little to, but I'm giving them more time. And so it just kind of depends on every situation of what I'm gonna do, and then go from there. But it's all my feelings, and I trust it. So, but yeah, so he was like, yeah, he's like, why do you have to share? When a kid comes to your house and you're playing with your toy, like you don't have to. It's your fucking toy. It's your house. You don't have to share. If you choose to, you can share. But we're not taught that. We're always taught to share. And to me, as soon as that happened, I was like, fuck, I just got brainwashed again. Like that shapes a lot of what I thought. But to me, it was more of like, it always turned my eyes that other people's happiness was more important than mine. And that's kind of the path of life for me, was that I should be grateful for being here, and I am. But then now I owe everybody everything. And that it's my place to not be a burden on them, because they gave up everything to accept me. And so now I have to give something in return, right? Because I don't know, it's just some weird, like I said, it's a stupid idea. But as a child, like that's just it's regular. It makes sense. You know? Because you're a fucking child. And you want to reciprocate and show appreciation. And then I think after time, like it just goes fucking crazy. Because it's like, you're not getting the cues that they appreciate it. Or that, you know, and because they just keep taking. I think that's what it is, you know. And because if you start to give and you just keep giving, like then it's expected from that point on, right? And then so then it doesn't become, you know, at some point it just becomes regular, and then that's when then people lose appreciation, or you feel like you're losing appreciation, because then, you know, it's expected. It feels expected from the other person. And so then, like I said, and then when you change and you stop, then you're the bad guy. When it's like, well, I'm just tired of giving. Like, I've already given you a lot. Like, it shouldn't be a scale based. It shouldn't be like an obligation, because then it's not a free will gift anymore. It's an expected gift from the other person. And it could still be you freely giving it, because that's your type. But but that's where you build resentment, because then you start not being appreciated. It's kind of shitty. And so, like, a lot of times, you know, I was just a giver, and so now I watch kind of how things play out in the world and how I am with people, and kind of like a lot of like I said, we equal give and take as much as we can. Most of the people with me, right? Always equal give and take, and if you're not going to equal give and take, like, then, you know, I got to leave at some point. And it's not good or bad, and it's not saying that the other person's bad or good or anything, but it's just, like I said, I don't get, you know, at some point I gotta get something back too. And I hate saying it like that, but it's like, because it has to be an equal exchange, or close to an equal exchange of time. And so like it technically has to be beneficial in the totality of the relationship or experience. That would be the better way, because like I look at things as like sometimes people are down and I'm with them, and maybe I'm giving more in the situation, and I'm not really getting a lot in return. But like I tell people, like any kind of conversation that I do have with you, like from me, I'm getting, when I speak, like you're making me use my thoughts, you're making me dive into my past, you're making me use my knowledge and stuff. And so like for me, I'm getting, like me speaking and hearing it and the words coming out of my mouth, like I'm gaining fucking everything just from myself. And if I can help you in return, then awesome. So, but you're helping me come up with new things to think about that maybe I haven't thought about it that way. And so like that to me is appreciation. So as long as you talk back to me and you reciprocate the conversation, like I'm getting back everything. So that's equal give and take to me. Like and I'll give you all the time in eternity, you know? Like I said, it's more knowledge for me. And then I can better help myself, heal through shit, and then I can go help other people, you know, maybe I'm helping them, hopefully. And it's just fun. It's fun. But this painting, so this is the third day of me painting this dress. And I don't know how I knew it was going to be that, but it's just life for me. Like, I just knew. I knew it was going to take a minute. I don't know how much money is in that dress. Quite a fucking bit. How much paint is on that dress? Quite a fucking bit. And it's perfect, you know. And maybe it would change even more. Who knows? As long as it's in my bedroom, like, it's not safe. So that's what's so cool about what I do, is I understand that, like, as long as you're in my bedroom, like, you can change. It doesn't matter. And so, like, for me, like, my bedroom is such a crazy place. It's my, I guess it's safety and security. I mean, I wilding out in there. So, I mean, you know, when I look at it and I look back, and I've been at this place for a long time, and it's like, honestly, there's not been a whole lot of people that's even been in my bedroom, been in my house. I mean, maybe back in the day we'd have parties and stuff, but I'm just talking about, like, especially now or in the last 10 years, like, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. My worst issues in life were shit. Like, literally, like, I can't explain how unworthy I just felt all the time. And it's such a negative energy, because it's like, it wasn't true. That was the whole thing. It was a fallacy. But it was just imprinted on me so hard, and it was my own self perspective, because maybe the rest of the world didn't see me that way. And I mean, they don't, obviously, but like I said, it's the battle of the self. It's the battle of thyself. It's always been the battle of thyself. It's never even been an external battle. And maybe that's like the battle of Armageddon, or that concept itself is the battle of the last battle, right? Like, the most, like, this is a battle of life and death. Like, you're choosing life and death right now. You can either choose to become new, but in becoming new, you do have to technically die. You have to walk away from everything and anything that you think may be the truth, and you have to at least reevaluate it for yourself and say that maybe there's another way. Maybe maybe I was wrong, because I'm not happy. So evidently something's wrong. Evidently something's not right. Something's not working out in your favor, because you're not fucking happy. Like, so that's just a cue. That's just a cue right there, saying, well, something in my life isn't right. So now the only true way to figure this out is to start reevaluating everything. And I would say, start to look at the stuff that you say can't be it. Look at that stuff first, because more than likely the things that you deny is the problem, probably the fucking problem. I mean, to be straight up with you, if you want to just speed this thing up, I would say that. I would say that. Because evidently it's not you, right? It's everyone else in your life that's the fucking problem. And so then I would just say, well, maybe it's just stick with you first, you know? And then in the act of you starting to change things within yourself, the people around you, that's when you can watch them change. Because then you can see their true colors and find the fucking snakes, you know? And like I said, snakes are not bad. But if the snakes are fucking biting you, then you gotta let go. And, or if they're dogs and they're cornering you, or if they're working as a family or a group to put you down, because you're trying to become happy and you're not making them happy anymore, because you're taking your power back, you're gonna go, well, fuck this, it sucks, because now I know some of the problem is them, and so now I gotta let go of them, and then so I can go give myself time without people telling me I'm fucking wrong, and then, you know, trying to form me to keep their beliefs and all that bullshit, which, like, maybe it works for them, cool, but if it's not working for you, then you got to get out of it, because it's only negative. What can be positive for them could be negative for you, so you have to decide that for yourself. But if people are starting to get mad at you because you're trying to better yourself and become happy, like, fuck them, literally. Fuck them. Because tend to what happens is, like, you're taking your energy and power away, or you're not allowing them to manipulate and control you with whether it's money, status, religion. You just gotta fucking walk away. Like, literally. Like, it sucks. It's not easy. Burn the fucking bridge. It's the best way to do it. I tell you. I swear. The best way is to burn the bridge, become the devil, and just go on your way. Because not only are you gonna fuck their world up, because they're gonna become a victim about it and cry and whine, and then only look at you as the negative one. A lot of times when you do something so fucking extreme, they leave you alone. It's really weird. It's really fucking weird. Because they're gonna take everything to heart. And so then they're gonna feel like you stabbed them in the back, but you're going, no, I'm just trying to fucking breathe. And with you and your domineering energy and actions on me, I can't do that. So the only logical thing to do, which was the next level thing, was to be fucking crazy, extreme about it, and piss you off. So you can at least leave me the fuck alone. Piss you off bad enough that you leave me the fuck alone and let me go live my life on my own. And like I said, that sounds mean and negative, but it's like, you can't let those people come back in your life, because they are your downfall. And you got to start realizing that, yeah, we can come back together in the future, maybe, but right now, if you're not going to allow me to go on a walkabout by myself, then I got to do something extreme enough to fucking go on a walkabout. So you ain't fucking follow me around, hitting up my phone all the time, sending me shit as they're trying to defend themselves, and then tell you you're wrong. And that's the whole point. You know, it's like, I don't care anymore. It's like, it sucks, but it's like, you have to do something to kick people out of your life, like, literally. And that's the hardest part, but I'm telling you, dude, my shoulders are fucking big because I walked around with the weight of the world on my shoulders. And so, like, as soon as I kicked everyone away, dude, I got so much lighter. Like, I could breathe, I could move, I could just exist and not have to worry about what are they thinking, whatever, how are they judging me. Feeling judged all the fucking time for anything you do. Like, it's so dumb. Like, you gotta find the rules and regulations for yourself. But the only way to do that is to do things again. Like pork. Like I can't eat pork, but for a while there, like I would eat it. So like whatever. I ate some pork last night. I don't eat a lot of it, but it's like holding these rules and regulations to everything is like I have some, but like everything is so stringent, and it's like there's no love in it because you're making the reason to exist guidelines and rules and regulations and so fucking strict you can't enjoy anything. And so it's like, well, what's the point of existing and being here in this world if you can't even enjoy it because you have to be so fucking strict? And then like it's so dumb. It's like find balance in that and live your life. Have fun. Don't, there's real repercussions to everything. And so that's, you gotta find out for yourself, what kind of repercussions do I want to have? Do I want to go on one night stands and risk this or risk that? Like that's up to you. Or if I do, do I use protection or not protection? Like that's what I'm saying. Everything is just like it's up to you. Like there's no right or wrong anything. Like you are your own judge, and like if you go do something and have a one night stand with someone, like you can come out of this 2 or 3 options. Like the walk of shame. I was like, why is it shameful? You went and had some fucking fun, hopefully. And maybe the repercussions, you don't have any repercussions other than a night and then whatever emotional tears because of the separation and the bond that you actually truly just did create. But if you can find a way to live your life and not be controlled by shame and guilt, and that's what you want to do, you want to just every week have another random partner, like that's fine. If you can figure out a way to live with yourself and do it in a positive way that's safe, just do whatever. And that's what I said. Like I have 2 paths I can go, and I'm trying to figure out which one's the best for me. And like I said, one path. Actually, I have multiple paths. One is one person, and then the other path is multiple people. And actually, it could start out as one person and then be multiple people. I don't know in the future. It just depends. But everything is leading to like it doesn't really matter what you do. There's repercussions for everything, and so it's like what repercussions are you willing to risk and what are you not? And either way it's fine. Like there's no damnation in what you choose. There are real repercussions, but it's like whatever floats your boat floats it. There's no right or wrong way to float a boat as long as it fucking floats. So unless you just like want to swim, I guess. Either way, that's what I'm saying. You may not even want to be in the boat. You may want to get in the water. So I mean, to each his own. It's fun. But this was, I had the most fun, I think, this night. I really did. And every single time I get a little bit more looser. I trust myself a little bit more. And I know that like, I talked to a kid last night, and he is funny. When I left, he's like, well, maybe I hope you put some stuff in your talk. I hope this inspires you for your next talk. I was like, I didn't say anything because I knew it would. And because I try and leave things out, especially whenever I talk to people. I will talk about things I've had with people, but I try and, especially some people tell me not, to keep some stuff quiet and shit like that. And I try not to. I talk to people all day, every day. So like if you was to look back at all my content, like I keep a lot of people's shit out. I don't tell people stuff hardly ever, but because it all pertains to me, right? I try and flip it to me. And that's what's so crazy is like that's that selfishness again when you're going, but I'm the only one that exists. So like for me not to be selfish, like that itself is fucking ignorant. For me not to think about myself first is ignorant. And you can be a humanitarian and still be fucking selfish. And like that's fucking me. Like that's me. Like there's no other way, because in order for me to help other people, the better I am in myself, the stronger I am in myself, the more confident I am in myself, like that will help me better help other people. And being that, like, I love helping people. I love talking to them. I love sitting with them. I love being in their energy. I love allowing them to speak whatever the fuck it is that they want to speak and get some of that dark shit out that they've never been able to tell anyone. You don't know how many times, every time I talk to people, they're like, I don't want to fucking tell you this. But I feel like I have to. And I'm just like, I know. Just tell me. Like, they tell me just the shit that they've never told anyone. Literally. And it's like, that's a fucking honor. That's everything in my life. Like, for someone to tell you something that they've never told somebody else is a fucking honor. And then that maybe I can help them. Or I at least was there and made them safe and secure enough in themselves to open up and say something out loud that they've never said before. I was like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, if you want to call me the devil and think I'm bad, like, I'll take it. As long as I can keep helping people. And I said, you can stamp 666 on my forehead if that's what you want to do. But when I'm healing real people, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And that number itself just means it's the number of man. The number of man. And I'm a fucking man. So you can take and switch and flip and make anything negative or positive. It just depends on how you want to perceive it. You are the controller of your perception. And to say anything less than that is ignorant. And it's no devil. It's no external devil. It's you. It's always you. It's always been you. You control everything in your life. If you don't like it, figure out a fucking way to fix it. If you're crying all the time, you're sick, you got to give yourself real time. And then you have to sacrifice something for something to become healthy, to become healed, to learn how to manage. So, like, I went somewhere and the dude asked me about therapy. He's like, was therapy good? Like, how do you deem therapy? I was like, it's alright. I was like, therapy itself, like, it didn't do anything. I mean, the group therapy was better, but like I told him, I was like, when I went to group therapy, like, the reason I went to group therapy was because I needed to know I wasn't alone in this. That I wasn't the only one with these feelings. So that's why I went to group therapy. It did exactly what I intended it to do. Which was to prove to me that I'm not the only one who feels fucking crazy. And, so when I went there, you know, that's what I got out of that the most. Was that I'm not alone. Everyone else, the reoccurring theme is everyone feels alone in their problems, in their home, with their significant others. And then that's all encased in trauma, you know, from something in their past. And then when I went to just the one person, me and the woman, therapy, like, she was just trying to get me to talk and express myself, and it was needed for a minute, but it's like, number one, it's fucking expensive, you know? I mean, it's a shit ton of money. $100 a day or an hour, $80 an hour, like, people don't have that kind of cash. And then even if they do, you go pay that money, but then you got to go make it back, right? So then you're stressed about, and you got to justify it. And so like I told him, I was like, the point of therapy is to get you to talk. But, like, you have to want to change. And so I told him, I was like, you know, my YouTube channel is named Hoss247. I said, and I've literally given myself 24/7 for a year and a half, 2 years. Like, you know, and maybe some of those days I wasn't all 24 hours. And plus I'm asleep and stuff, you know, whatever. You can judge me on that, whatever the hell you want to do. But I've given myself all the time. And so, like, when I was going to therapy, that was 1 hour. But I was working 10 hours a day on myself, you know, 12 hours a day. The moment my eyes open to the moment my eyes close, I was working on myself every single day, so many fucking hours, you know. And I was like, that's the point of therapy. Like, you gotta do it extreme. You got to do it all. It's either all or nothing. You know, I mean, obviously 2 hours is better than 1 hour a day. 3 hours is better than 1 hour a day. You know, 4 hours is better than 3 hours a day. But what, like, do you really want to solve the problem? It's actually crazy because, like, dude, this is crazy. And I didn't mention it last night. I said, but I made a talk a long time ago, and I talked about how you could form a habit. I could form a habit if it works this way, you know, in 72 hours, because it takes 21 days and then 66 days to lock it in. But if you had the same amount of time, if you did a task every single hour for 3 days, 4 days straight, and as long as you had a break period in there, I think you could form a habit in 3 or 4 days in a weekend, right? And under the same principles of doing an act, resting, and then doing it again the next day. So instead of 24-hour break between each act, in, you know, 59 minutes, you know, or 50 minutes between each act. Allows your body to come out of that state and then go back in it in an hour. And so whatever it is that you really wanted to form a habit to do, you could do it in a weekend. And I haven't tested that per se, because I don't have a habit that I want to do. But if you wanted to do some kind of habit, you could, right? And the only reason why I say that is because you need to. A lot of times you're breaking old cycles when you step into the new, right? And so, like, say you want to do this, you want to do that, you need to replace the old habit because it's time. Like, you need something to fill the dopamine or the receptors or the time when you are trying to break other habits. Because the moment you become stagnant and sit, like, your brain or whatever just pushes you to fall back into the old habits, right? Because they're in you, you know, and you've given so much time, attention, and focus to that, like, it is you until you can replace it. And so whatever, you could do that. But that's I sent him some stuff talking about that talk, and I never even posted that talk because the audio was so bad. I was trying to get him to cut it up, but it did, you know, because I did it in my bedroom, and the fan was blowing, and it was a badass talk, and I still remember all of it now, the principle of it. But it can help people, like, overcome things really quick, and then, like, you know, after the weekend, you're gonna start going, and then you start moving it to once a day. Like, you've already built the habit, and then you created the withdrawal, which will make you want to do that act again. So it would do it the next, you know, withdrawals to do that act the following day that's 12 hours away. So you just form whatever the hell you want to in a matter of a week, you know. It may not be easy, it may be fucking extreme, but it definitely could work. And but who knows? Who knows? I'm actually really fucking tired. I'm so tired because, like, everything is pushing me again closer and closer to my reality that I've been building, and it's like, it's almost like I'm waiting to get there, because it's like, at least when I get there I can fucking rest. Like, even if it's, I can go on vacation, I can just go away from this fucking place. Like, whatever it is that I do, it doesn't fucking matter. I just have to be away from here. And it's like, but here is where I'm building, right? And so it's like, I know I can't really rest when I'm here. Like, the energy here is like unrestful energy. And that's not a negative or positive thing. It's just like, I just can't rest here. Which is fine. Because really, you don't even want a place that you want a place that you can rest at its own spot. That can never be not rest, you know? Because, like, wherever you are, like, you need to have those, you know. That's the one thing with my bedroom, is like, I don't have, my bedroom is everything, you know? And so, like, there's no separation between work, rest, play, like anything. It's all one spot. And I think sometimes you need walls, right? To separate separate spaces for separate things. So it's almost like, if I was to have a therapy session in my bedroom with someone, it's kind of be a little bit different than if we was in nature or in a calming place, in a mellow place. And so it's like you got to learn. I'm trying to just figure out how to create different spaces too, where I can leave different energy forms of me in each place for different things, And this actually sounds weird, but you would think about someone, I don't know any other room, so like maybe like a bonus room, like a game room. People play games in there, so like that's where they have games and parties and stuff, but then their bedroom is something different. And then even then, some people have bedrooms where they sleep, and then some people have sex rooms where they have sex. So where it's even multiple different energies, and honestly, that's probably the best thing in the world anyways. Because like, you need to be sleeping when you're sleeping, and then you need to be having fun when you're having fun. Honestly, you really just need 2 separate rooms for those things. Anyways, in any reality, kind of, especially if you're an animal, you're savage, because it'll be easier to, keep sanitary and clean. You can just pressure wash everything down. But that's a different reality. That's a different story for a different time. But it's part of life, so you have to talk about these things, and then you gotta, that's what I'm saying. So like, I want to be able to separate, like, whatever. I don't know, man. It's weird, because it's like, I love my bedroom, but like I said, that doesn't exist in the future as a bedroom, right? Like, I'm not, because that's my own creative spot, so like, it has to be for creation and creation only. And like in the future, when I have like studio and stuff, like, it may look like a bedroom. I may even stay overnight in it sometimes. But like, if I want a partner and kids and stuff like that, like, I can't live in a child's bedroom. Like, my bedroom looks like a fucking child. And so like, I gotta do things a little bit different in the future, obviously. And but like right now, in this creative space that I'm in, and being that I'm still just alone, it's this way, but you kind of plan and think about things in the future of how things are gonna have to change, because that's a real thing. Any type of growth, like I said, the future is gonna be different. And so you do kind of have to go, it may look extremely different than what it looks like now, but you still got to kind of do it and form it your way too, though. You can't not be your true authentic self. That's the most important thing of everything. And you got to get with a partner or person that accepts you that way. Because anything less than that, it doesn't mean you have to take abuse, and not defend yourself, but you just have to at least accept it. That's how they're gonna be, and then they have to accept it. You're gonna be how you are, and then have respect for each other. And in that, you may tweak a couple things, but you're still gonna do it your way, right? You just may have to tweak it, whatever. Anything that does affect the other person, at least. And that's just compromise. It's not good or bad. It's just like being mature about life. Quit being a fucking child, like, you could have childhood trauma, but like at some point, like, you gotta grow up, and you start to I look at it a lot of times, it's like, I watch these adults, and I've said this many times, it's like, I see little kids, versions of them, when they act out, and the same thing with me, like, when I act out or get petty, or get angry, like, it's literally my childhood energy that's doing those things. It's not maturity. It's childhood shit. it's just uncontrollable, like ignorant crap, man. And like I said, I love kids and like they learning, and it's okay to have emotions and to freak out and stuff, but you just got to do it on your own and not affect other people. And then, like I said, you got to learn that your past can't be harmful to other people. Like, you're responsible for that. So like your past, like you have to be responsible and heal it so it doesn't hurt people you love. And then, like I said, if they don't allow you to grow, then you just gotta separate from them anyway. So you're not hurting them anymore. You maybe have to hurt them one time, or they're gonna perceive it as hurt. And then you just gotta be okay with that, like, because there's nothing you can do. And yeah. And then you kind of look, you start to look at, man, and this is so wrong, because you start to look at things as like, you start to look at things and find out when they became stagnant. Like, when did the growth stop? And you start looking at relationships that way, and it's not good to, really. But sometimes you have to do that to go, yeah, I did make the right decision to walk away. Because it was only negative after a certain point. Because everything you're doing, like I said, you got to justify it. And you got to take away shame and guilt in your actions, and know that you're doing it for your highest good, and that people will not understand what your highest good is. They can't. And even if you explain it with a PowerPoint and a spreadsheet, they're still not going to see your perspective. And so you just have to live on your own, live out loud, and be your true authentic self, no matter what, and just kind of grow up, really. One thing. So me and another buddy of mine, like his dad died a year before my mom died. Like I said, and as soon as they die, like all these expectations go away, and you actually do kind of get a reality check of like death, where it's like, well, technically we're next in line, And so you kind of face reality in that. But the greatest thing is those expectations and that pressure is gone. And so like when your parents or whoever you look up to is still alive, and they have so much power over you. That's the hardest place to grow from, because they're dictating your life and you don't even know it. Especially if you have a domineering mother. I've talked about this a long time ago, where moms and daughters are nemesises, and they fucking battle each other, and they don't, they want to be better than the other, and a lot of times it's the mom who already broke the daughter, and so she just keeps whatever, and she can use power, money, status over her kids to get what she wants, and she don't even know she's doing it either, and it's regular for her. She don't see anything bad about it. But the kids are broken, and then it's hard to break away from them, especially if you get money from them, or that's, if your parents tell you good job and shit, and that's where you get your attention from, and you gotta live to this status and do things that they want to do, but it keeps you from being who you want to be. And so, like I said, at some point you gotta be able to stand up against that bully or that person that has control over you. Otherwise, you're never gonna grow, and you're never gonna be happy. And so what, a lot of it for me is I talk about me being multiple people. Like, I had multiple personalities really my whole life until I started giving myself talk. And so I started talking, and then I became one. And so I still have all the perspectives. The only difference is we vote together for the best outcome of us. And so as far as me having like personality bouncing back and forth real quick, like, I don't know, borderline personality or ADHD, like I have both probably. The only difference is, like I said, I would retreat, or I would go silent because I'm so fucking angry I don't want to deal with people. instead of acting out and getting attention. But I did get attention. I just would go silent and I could gain attention that way. And so it's like I meet a lot of people who act out a lot as adults, and it's like I just did it the opposite. So instead of me like running around yelling at people, cussing at people, I just went silent, sit in the corner, but I still grabbed everyone's attention. I still manipulated everybody. And so like if I talk about I can help you defeat your borderline personality disorder or attention issues, like it's because I fucking can, because I did it, but I was just the opposite. The way I acted out was just opposite of how people energetically act out. Because I just, whatever. And I was still just as negative. Because then, like, me going silent, retreating, and having a nasty energy on me would cause everyone else to look at me and be like, what the fuck's wrong with Cody? And he doesn't feel good. Like, he looks bad. Like, he looks upset. And so then I would take everyone's energy and focus. Even when they're out doing whatever the fuck it is, like, I literally just controlled everything. Like, I am a master controller. I always have been. Always. So, like I said, I know who I am. I'm not going to deny it. And then that's another reason why I do say, like, I get that I am the bad guy in a lot of people's perspectives. I get it. That's who I used to be. Now I just want the best for you. And I want the best for you, and I want to leave. Unless I want to date you, like, or create with you, like, I just want to help you and forget you. Like, I want to help you and never see you again. Because the moment I help you and I never have to see you again, it's because you healed the problem that we came together to fix. And that means the problem is fixed. So when my buddy asked me about therapy, I told him that. I said, I was in group therapy and like people started saying how long they've been coming to this group therapy. Like, 2 years. So 1 day a week for 2 years at $100 a pop. I'm going, that's fucking retarded. That's stupid. Like, because the way I see it is like, I want to meet with you. I want to hash the shit out. I want to give you the tools you need. And I want to fix the fucking problem today. Right fucking now. And I never want to see you again. I don't want to see you for 2 years. And the day that you came in and the day that you left, you're just a little bit better. No. Like, we can stay up for 36 hours, 72 hours. Like, if that's what it's going to fucking take for one session to heal you, to get you to do your shit, I will fucking starve for 36 hours and piss in a Gatorade bottle locked in a room with you. If I never have to see you again and you can become happy. If you can live the rest of your time, because we spent 72 hours hashing shit out, crying, dehydrated, hungry, but I taught you everything you needed to know and you took responsibility and you did the work to heal through that shit. That's what I want to do. And then I never want to see you again. I want you to go live your life. Not come back every single week for an hour so I can have nice shit.
Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work.
No, I don't give a fuck about my shit. I want you to be happy. I want you to live. I want you to overcome your past and take your power back. And then help other people in the process with the way that you live now. The things that you've overcome and the light that you can become now that we went in and cut all the overgrowth out so you could grow and see the sun and shine. Be your true potential. And that's what's crazy about like all this stuff, the self-help stuff. Like, it's like, man, it's good. But people get rich because they understand that people aren't going to do the extreme to fix it in a reasonable amount of time. And then they can string them along to help cater to their life so they get money in a hot, consistent money from these people forever. And it's like, I get it. I'm not going to get rich this way. But at least what I'm doing is real. And as I said, I want you to let's hash this shit out right now. Let's go have a 5-hour session, not one. Let's go spend the day together and play and talk during this process and get real with each other. The song is sick. I'm ready. I'm so fucking ready. And then, like I said, for me, the greatest thing is to have one person that we heal together forever. So I can help the rest of the world like that and say peace. But then that one person, and then my kids and you know, family that that come with her, that I can help heal forever. But the rest of the world, I'm like, you can come to me. We're gonna spend the weekend together. We're gonna hash this shit out for real. It's not gonna be easy, but I'll make it at least funny. Your laugh in between the crying, and but this is real. You know, this is fucking in the trenches. It's not what these young kids have seen in war. You know, life and death, or real death, but I can help flip your perspective. And I can do that. And I can help build your confidence. And I can turn your eyes back to yourself. And let you know that it's okay to be selfish. Because until you can be your best self and work towards being your best self, everyone in your life is going to be affected by it. Positive or negative. And it tends to be more negative. You know, so it's another thing. You know, a lot of times it's helpers that I'm coming to and talking to. So we kind of bond on that energy signature of us being overgivers and helpers. And so we kind of are hung up on the same thing. And so, like, I get to talk about being selfish all the time because it's like they understand that they've lived the same way, where they were always looking outside of themselves. And this is the way we perceived it. Because what our actions did to other people, for people, you know, that's what we perceived as love, and our worth, and our place in the world, really. And so, man, I'm super hungry. The vomit didn't help early, first thing. But then now it's time, you know, to become selfish. But the healthy selfish. You know? But just give yourself time, attention, and focus. And start doing things you love. Start doing things. Start creating. I'm telling you, that's where it is. Because I got so much real joy. I get so much real joy and stuff, and I'm proud of what I make, me making real stuff and having tangible things. Where it's like, I love playing video games, and it's way more fun with people. But like, this shit's forever. Like, when I'm crying in my room, when I'm creating these things, when I'm dancing, I'm creating something that's fucking real. A real fucking experience that's actually really only created by me. Like, I'm creating all of it. The only reason why I'm happy is because I'm choosing to be happy. The only reason why I'm dancing is because I choose to dance. Like, the only reason why I'm creating is because I'm doing it. And to me, it's so fucking fire. Because it's like, there's nothing wrong in this. And if someone says that there's something wrong in this, like, there's something wrong in them. Because I am in my bedroom. I'm in my home. I'm giving myself time. I'm playing. I'm fucking loving myself like no one's ever loved me. And if you're gonna tell me I'm wrong, just don't fucking come knock on my door, because I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. And then I'm gonna go back to playing. I may even drag you in my room and make you watch me play. I'm gonna tie your ass up and make you watch me play. Because it's the greatest thing in the world. And if you think that there's something wrong with it, you need to get knocked the fuck out. Because something's wrong. Something needs to be knocked loose in your brain. Because I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not infringing in anyone's free will. We talked about being cringe last night. And I was like, dude, what is cringe? What is cringe? Like, cringe doesn't exist. It's just because you're not confident in yourself to be yourself. It's not cringe, it just means you're a fucking pussy. That's what it means. It doesn't mean you have to do the same thing that somebody else is doing. No. But they're just doing whatever it is that they want to do, and then you're watching it. So you're actually giving them money, you're giving them power, you're giving them influence, because you're watching something that you're calling cringe. It's like they got you. So it doesn't really matter. Whatever that person did that's supposedly cringe, like, we just took all the power from you because you're a sheep and you can't create for yourself. Because you're too scared, you're not confident. When it's like, I'm just going, it's in there. What is it that you want to do? You want to go ribbon dance, ribbon dance, skip rope, wear fishnets? I don't give a fuck what you want to do. Whatever makes you happy and doesn't infringe on other people's free will, do it. I'll do it with you. At least once. You know, I may not like it. But if you're going to go have fun, I'll go have fun with you. I'll go be cringe with you. Who cares? It's not even cringe. It's just smart. It's just smart. It's playing the world. Playing the world. It's so funny. I love talking, so it's hilarious because, like, a lot of the shit that I say, like, and I told him last night, I was like, dude, it's fun for me because I'm not thinking. Like, when we're talking together, I don't think. I just speak, right? And so, like, the words that come out of my mouth, like, they amaze me sometimes. Like, that's why I laugh at myself. Because I don't think about it, I just say it. And then when I say it, I'm like, dude, you're fucking crazy. You're hilarious. And so, like, I said something last night, because we were talking about this kind of stuff, and then talking about confidence. And what came out of my mouth was like, you know, I was like, I'm not confident. I'm just, I just don't give a fuck. And as soon as I said it, he's like, dude, that's awesome. I was like, yeah, it sounds funny as shit. But it's like, I'm not confident. Like, I just don't give a fuck. You know? And it's really both. I'm confident in myself, but it's because I don't give a fuck. Whatever it is that I am, that's me. I don't have to be confident in that. You know? Yes, me giving myself thousands of hours over the last year and a half, it built trust. So yeah, I trust myself. You know, because now it's trust. I think confidence is going to trust. Like, confidence is just the transition or the period where you're learning to trust yourself. Because once you trust, you trust. There's no, like, trust is a complete word. It's a totality. Like, you either trust or you don't trust. There's no in between, right? And so, like, from, I don't know, maybe people, or anything outside of you, but everything that I'm talking about, like, pertains to you, right? And so, when I look at everything like that, I'm going like, well, I literally trust that I'm going to do exactly what I do. It's not positive and it's not negative. It would almost be like this. Say I was at the bar, I had some drinks, a beautiful woman came up to me and we were vibing good. I'm going to trust that if the opportunity rises, I'm going to go home with her. and then I'll deal with the repercussions later. If the vibe is good, you know, I'm just gonna trust that. It's just gonna happen. It doesn't matter. I mean, there may be a scenario when I don't go home with her if we're not vibing good or whatever. It doesn't really matter. I just trust that I'm gonna do whatever it is that I do, and then I'll deal with the repercussions there. And that it's not negative, it's not positive, but there is real repercussions to such thing. And it really just, it's not confidence anymore. It's just me, and I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck about anything outside of me. I don't care about your opinions, because they don't dictate anything in my life, and at all. They really don't. Because what will be, and then you got to learn that you're always going to have haters, and you're always going to have lovers. That's just life. And so I actually don't care about either opinions, because I'm not even capable of accepting compliments, really. It just doesn't fucking exist to me. It does. To me, it's just, who cares? You know, and maybe like a partner that I will live a lifetime with, maybe I'll care about her opinion, but that's a different level of trust. And that's it. Maybe I just don't trust anyone outside of me. Or I trust that they are whom they are, and they're gonna say what it is that they say, and that technically anything that they do say holds zero weight in my reality, unless I choose to allow it to hold weight in my reality. Because I'm the king of my reality. I'm the creator of my reality. I'm the law. I'm the judge. I'm the jury. I'm the Grim Reaper. I'm everything and anything. I'm the plumber. I'm the trash man. I'm the milkman. I'm the gardener. I'm the president. So I'm everything within this vessel of my existence. So therefore, the opinion of how I run my reality doesn't fucking matter from anyone else. Unless, like I said, unless it was a partner that we are co-creating realities together. You know, and then maybe a business partner. But it has to be that partnership like that, right? And then it would only pertain to maybe a certain part of my reality. Because it's not going to talk about my vessel. I mean, you could say I'm fat, I guess. And I could be like, well, I'm me. I can't change that right now, today. I could do things and steps to lose weight. But as far as like what can I do today? I mean, nothing. I can eat less today, or run a mile real quick. But like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter what you think or don't think of me. And then, like I said, you don't need everyone in this world to love you. So the whole world could hate you, but if they're focusing on you, like they're giving you power. And that's the funniest part. It's like, so if someone is, you know, and then that's kind of the vindictive, kind of spiteful shit that I do. So like, if someone from your past hates you and is spending all this time thinking about you and what you've done to them, or you walking away from them, or you whatever, you being happy, like they're stuck on you. They're obsessed over you. Like, that's ignorant. I don't want anyone to be doing that. I don't care. Go live your life. Go figure out how to be happy without me. Like, that's the point. Or if you want me, come get me. No, come tell me how you feel. But don't be obsessed and just giving me your energy, or focus, and time and attention, and you're not living. Like, that makes zero sense. Like, if you know, it's just negative. And you got to start seeing things like that. What you give your time and attention focus to is what you become. You know, and you can gain more anger and hate over it, or you can start giving yourself time and attention and get on with it. Like I said, you know, getting triggered in one sentence of a novel and then being stuck there forever. Or keep moving. Like, don't fucking waste your life away being mad at people. It's dumb. It's ignorant. It's a fucking waste. It's a waste of life. It really is. You know, and the only reason why I say this is because of the shit that I've been through in my life. That's why I don't give time to the fact that I was molested and shit, and that I have visions in my head, and that I threw up as soon as I opened my fucking mouth today. Because there's no point in me living in that past. Doesn't mean I don't have to face it, but I can face it in small increments of time when the time is needed, and then blow past it and talk for an hour and 26 minutes on something else. But then it came back up, see? And then you can deal with it real quick, and then boom, you're good. You can go a new path. But the incapacitation of like creating scenarios, I did it. I lived in that imagination of what ifs. What ifs. It's so funny, man. I got a buddy, man, and he makes me happy now because he's got a lot of knowledge, healing knowledge, right, on the body. He's done a lot of watching things. And I started my journey, and I started acting. You know, I started acting on everything. And I quit learning. I quit watching information, healing stuff, therapy stuff, the human body stuff. I just quit. It's like, this is ignorant. I'm gaining all this knowledge with zero action. Nothing's gonna change. Nothing. And so, like, when I started drawing and all this stuff, and started changing the way I used my time, I just started acting everything. Started doing gratitude, making it an action, make it real. You know, go play, go create, go draw, making myself do real actions on the knowledge that I learned over my lifetime. And so now I'm watching him, and he's starting to do more action. I'm like, action. You have the knowledge, but the knowledge is fucking pointless if you don't act. Faith without works is dead. Knowledge is power. But you still gotta use it. Otherwise it's not powerful. And you gotta learn how to use the knowledge better. Which takes action to learn. It's actually like almost 2 more steps before it even becomes power. Because you got to learn how to use the right actions with the knowledge that you have to make it form into power. To be loved. Am I ready? Dude, when this song came on, dude, I was like, it's kind of weird. You know, a lot of my music, like I said, is so, it just doesn't matter. It's just, there's no specific. Like, I just love all of it. If it sounds and calls out to me, I'm in. Like Flynn, you know, like, I don't care if it's cringe or not. And just imagine, like, why do we have to have sects deem what we like? You know, and that's the whole point. Like, so there's been times in my life going through this journey where someone said I wasn't masculine because I said I was scared. And I talked to my buddy about it last night. He goes the point, he's like, that's actually pretty masculine to admit that you're scared. Like in the moment, like, because you're admitting it. You know, like, that's the true, like, to admit things is masculine. To hide shit and to not speak up is just being a pussy. And while, you know, pussies are cool, but it's not negative. I need another word. Sissy's not even, there's no good word. You just don't, you're hiding. You're not taking action. You're being a victim. That's what you're being a victim. Oh, woe is me. To not speak your stuff. You're keeping it inside. And you're not facing it. So you're being a victim. That's being a victim. When you don't speak your truths, when you don't speak your emotions, when you don't speak anything, you're a victim. Because whatever it is that's holding you, it's controlling you. And so you are a victim to those things. And so the action of speaking them out and making them real is when you gain ownership. So now you're an owner of said such thing. You're no longer a victim. In the moment that you're an owner, you gain responsibility. And then from that point, you can choose what you do and how you feel about each situation. And you can fucking change it because you have the authority to do said such thing. But the only way to have authority is to speak authority. I've heard, and this is speaking in my head, speak in authority, something like in the Bible or whatever. You speak with authority, speak with authority. You're just speaking it into existence. So instead of it being stuck inside your body of existence, which is just like a womb of where things are just compiling and constantly growing and getting stronger and stronger and deeper rooted into you, you have to speak it out and exit out of your body where you're gaining authority, and you're actually giving it to nature to help you heal. Because nature and stuff is here to heal you. Oh, cool, Corey. Yeah, you gotta speak it. So I'm even more hardcore on the speaking now. Because, we talked last night and the buddy's like, I talk in my head a lot. And I was like, I get it, man. I was like, but speaking it out, making it fucking real. Like, you're exiting it out of your body. And, that for me is the most healing thing in the world. Because you just think about, like, if you had a tractor trailer and everything that you ever grabbed in your life, you never threw it away. And everything you ever got, you just stuffed it in that tractor trailer and you just drove that tractor trailer through your life. At some point you're going to need 2 fucking trailers and 3 trailers, and it's going to get heavier. And then the truck that you're pulling it with can't pull it anymore. It's going to be bogged down, and the truck is going to be tired, and there's going to be thousands of miles on it. And then it's like, the only option is for me to go start from the back and start pulling shit out of my trailer and making my load lighter. And then I can just unhook a whole trailer. I can just unhook a whole fucking trailer. But you kind of gotta go through and see what you still want to keep. Because some of that stuff, you need it. Some of it's worth keeping. So you kind of just gotta go through life and you got to do that. And that's kind of how this vessel is. Like, it's just jam-packed full of shit from when you was a child. And you've never been spoke about it because you weren't allowed to. If you was a man, you weren't allowed to cry. You weren't allowed to speak your emotions. Like, that's weak. That's sissy. You're a sissy. Sissies don't cry. Sissies don't speak their emotion. And so then you just become so fucking hard. Because, you just get all this shit inside and you can never speak it. And you never have anyone comfortable enough to speak it to you. And then maybe you have a wife or something that you can speak some of it to, but you're still afraid to speak it all. And so you can never speak it all. And so you're never really a true owner of anything. Because you actually never even truly been intimate with your wife. You think you have. You guys even tell everybody everything. But you tell it without emotion. Because you don't know how to use emotion. And so everything you do talk about has 0 emotion, and it's not even fucking real. That's why, when I do art, that's where my emotions exiting out of my body. My emotions exit out my body in my art way more than they do for these talks. But these talks actually do exit a lot of emotion for me, because if you hear my voices, I'm going up and down, I'm getting excited, I'm crying, I'm throwing up. So I'm using all my body shaking, moving, because I can't fucking sit still anyways, and to get my emotions out. And like I said, yeah, I got a lot of time in this. But for a year and a half, 2 years of 35 years, worth it. So fucking worth it. So worth it. No, I told a buddy last night, I was like, you know, take a year, work 3 days a week, and then have, 4 off, and do your craft, and like work on yourself and talk, like maybe, and then try and figure out where the balance of money and life is, because you can't have, like, you need to find balance, because if you're chasing money, all you're gonna do is go get money, and it's never really gonna fulfill you, ever, literally. And even the people with fucking money, they're not happy. They're just chasing entertainment, and they're trying to find love, and they just don't find it. And so then they bounce around partners or sex and drugs, and just try and go more extreme, because they're never truly happy with anything that they got. And they can have the most money in the world, but I got to get a new Ferrari now because I'm not happy. And now it's like, and I was kind of materialistic like that. Well, nothing ever made me happy, materialistically, ever. Like, it didn't matter. Like, I got a boat. I finally got a boat, and I was like, this does nothing for me. I didn't even fucking use it. I got like a brand new mower. I was happy when I got it, but then like right after, I was like, but this doesn't make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't control my happiness. What has changed? Nothing. Just a new piece of material. And then like, so now my art, dude, my art is everything. Like, it is happiness for me. Like, I cannot explain it. And then giving myself time and talking. And even if my house is just filled with art and I haven't hardly sold anything, I haven't pushed it or anything like that, but I'm so happy about it. Like, I can't explain it because it's me. It's tangible. It's real time, attention, and focus that I put into it. And for the first time, like, proud of it. Like, I cut grass forever, but I was never proud of it. I loved it, and it did a lot of things for me. It kept me busy, gave me purpose. But as far as, like, nothing, man. Like, the joy that I have now, nothing compares to this. I don't get it. It's like I'm wearing my clothes every day. Like, I'm walking around the town, like, in me, in what I love, what I put time, attention, and focus into. Like, now that I look, man, I never even looked at this before, but like, how kids would decorate their binders in school. Like, now I look at that, I'm like, that's fucking adorable. Like, that's just adorable, And I used to doodle and draw and stuff in school, but it was just so different, And that's why I love that I was 35 before this happened. Like I said, this is why I appreciate everything, because it gives me that contrast, man. It gives me like the greatest contrast of before and then fucking love, like reality, worth living, and it makes everything in my past worth it, like literally worth it. Every interaction, every negative thing that you would say negative, every positive thing, every mediocre thing, every supposedly failure or quit, every change, every cycle, every tear, every loss. This song, worth it. I just want to dance. All I want to do is dance. And then that's what's cool, you know, like, you know what's crazy? It's like, as this journey progresses, like, the one thing I want to do with one person is just be alone with them. Because, like, at some, you know, when you're alone with someone, like, so I can gauge interactions, you know. So depending on the area that I'm at, like, everyone has predetermined energy in there, right? And so some people hold back in certain areas where it's just you and them talking. You know, they can become more free in themselves, right? Especially if they feel comfortable with you and they don't feel judged. And so, like, for me, like, I've never been able to even be with this one person alone. And so, like, dude, I would love to just be with this one person alone, and then this song right here. We can just fucking dance. Like, the stupidest looking ass dance ever. And just have fun and live in the moment. But it's like, if I could just do that with everyone, like, just because you gotta break out of your shell. Like, you gotta not give a fuck. You don't have to be confident, just don't give a fuck. Because, like, no one out, and I still get it too. Like, when I'm out in public, I'm getting better I'm getting more loose every single day. And, like, every single day I'm just, like, doing more and more of the random ass shit that I want to do. Like, it's almost like Tourette's. Literally, like, this is where I'm going to. Is where I'm just gonna burst out all day, every day, touch everything in the fucking store, skip everywhere, like, just be the most obnoxious fucking human being in the world, because that's what I want to be. Like, that's the energy that is in me. I just want to fucking play. Always. Like, I want to have fun. I want to dance. I want to giggle. I want to make you smile. Like, I just want to be me. I don't want to be caged anymore. No? And so the point is, you're going to look at me like I'm crazy either way. So I might as well fucking turn this shit up. Like, all the way up. And then even higher. And then break the fucking handle off and get some pliers out and turn it even higher. And then add more power, add more speakers, and just keep turning it up higher. Well, you don't have a choice. You could be pissed, but you're still gonna fucking laugh and be happy. Because you ain't never seen anyone like this before. Because I'm living. And it's real and it's fucking fun. It's tiring. It's tiring to have so much fun. It really is. But it's like, why would you do anything less? Why? And you don't need much for that. That's the point. It's like, all you need is you. And you can pick up sticks and spin and dance and music. Make your own music. Have music that people's already made and just fucking dance. Am I ready? I'm so ready to be loved. Well, I'm going to kill this pretty soon. I was going to go longer, but I got some videos and I'm just going to make it happen. The sunset is beautiful. Today is beautiful. Every day is beautiful. I'm ready to be loved because I love myself now. And that's what I'm doing here. My job, honestly, is to teach you how to love yourself, because I love myself now, so I'm mirroring you. When I come to you and I'm in your presence, what you see from me, what you feel from me is love. True, authentic, and acceptance of myself. Therefore, I accept it in you. And so now that you can see it, now that you feel it, now you know it can be done. A lot of times we just need to be shown that it is possible, that there is a way. And if I'm that way for you, well, I am. It's not if, I am. Once you see me, there's no denying that you can be happy. There's no denying that you can love yourself. There's no denying that you can just be whatever the fuck that you want to be. Yes, there's real repercussions to it, but get rid of those fucking people that are giving you those bad repercussions, and then you're going to find groups of people that accept you for you. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard, in a sense, but if you want to walk into heaven, if you want to be happy, you got to walk away from those people. And a lot of it's going to be the people that have the most power and control over you. And they are not going to like it, and they're going to use everything to keep you down. Whether it's money, whether it's religion. What up? I'm back. 10:27. I had to go somewhere, hang out. I'm back. I'm tired of shit. Only reason why I'm going to talk. Only reason why I'm going to talk. Same song, same everything. I'm just super tired. I just realized, like, I stayed up so late last night because I was hanging out with somebody and then had to drive home. And like, yeah, when I got home last night, I literally just took off all my clothes and just laid in the bed and went to sleep. Like, and usually I'll do work or something or listen to my talk, and I was like so tired. Like, I don't know what time it was, 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock. So I just, it may have been 4. I don't know. So I just went to sleep because I was fucking tired. So I know I gotta stop at some point soon. I gotta take a realistic break. It'll probably be a week and a half from now. I'm definitely gonna just reevaluate life and see where I'm at. Because this time that I'm in right now is coming to an end. And it's kind of catered to something that I got going on in my life now. But once I get done with this thing, it will be the appointed time. So, as far as my life goes, and when I say appointed time, I don't know. Like, it's the unknown. It's the unknown. Like, I know what my dreams and aspirations are. I know what I've created. I know how much time I've put into me. And, like, I don't, it's almost like giving myself the time that I've given myself. All these videos, or however many there is, all these art pictures in my bedroom, me giving up and walking away from cutting grass, me walking away from people that I've took care of for 15 years, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, like, huge chunk of my life, like a third of my life, if not more. And like, doing things and losing and walking away from everything, even when people just don't understand it. When like, people that were supposed to be your elders, they can't even understand what I'm doing. And that's what I got a buddy, he's kind of like me, he's a helper. And in that concept, you're always in the fucking middle. Like, it seems like that middle child syndrome. I've talked about it a couple times. For like, that middle child's that helper in the family. And he's that kind of master chameleon, always fucking taking care of everyone. Kind of bouncing around, like, having to deal with people's emotions. And it doesn't always happen that way, but whatever. There's theories, there's sociology, not psychology, I'm just tired, that has studies on this and stuff. But he's honest with me, and that's what I like, because he's honest with me. But I think it's because we mirror each other. We're both kind of that type of person. And so, like, for me, it's just, it makes me laugh, because it's like, every time someone tells me, like, the way that, like, because it's always a third party, right? Like people think I'm crazy and on drugs and shit. And it's so funny, because, like, I tell you everything. I tell the truth about everything. Like, when I'm drinking, I tell you I'm drunk. Or I'm drinking, or I send a drunk text. Or if I'm on a substance or something like that, I'll tell you. I'll create on substances sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes. And, like, but they're legal. Like, I can buy them at the store. And, because that was one thing, like, so, being that I have a degree in criminal justice, like I think I puff past marijuana 3 times before I was went to college or graduated college, and I didn't even get high ever. So maybe one time I did. I was paranoid, but I was like under 15 or 16. You're a child, you don't know what the fuck's going on. You're just trying to fit in. And so whatever, marijuana I don't even care about. I've never even liked it. It never does anything to me. I just don't even partake in it because it doesn't do whatever, anything really for me. I actually during this journey, when I started out this journey, I kind of, like I said, when I started, this was so crazy. It's like people don't understand like how much, like I've said this multiple times. I'm a scientist. And so a lot of this journey is like me performing things and figuring out what they do. So like even during this journey, like I've tried to get high and tried to smoke, and it did nothing to me. And then the person I was with was like blasted, and I was like, dude, this shit does nothing to me. But me saying that, like alcohol still gets me, but other substances don't. And it has to do with the vibration. Because once my vibration changed, it became high. I haven't even talked about vibration in a long time. Because like a lot of stuff I talk about, like maybe it's just so regular now. Well, it's like, I didn't even think about this until just now, about the totality of how much information I actually do know, and then and how quick I accept things. So I accepted that I changed my vibration from fucking shame and guilt, which is the lowest vibration in pretty much fucking existence, and then went all the way straight to gratitude, which is on the other extreme of the spectrum. And then I'm living in that high vibration of acceptance, of appreciation and gratitude. And that's where I live. Like, so my vibration is there. So that means, like, it doesn't mean I don't get angry, but when I'm with people, it's totally different. And that's what I talk about my talks. They're emotionally fueled. They're real. They're me breaking away from everything. Like, they're me speaking my truth for once. And so they're gotta be emotionally fed. And so it's funny because, like, people are like, man, you, like, I think my family, my old family or whatever, they just think I'm fucking crazy. And they don't understand my perspective on anything. And I guess I think I'm on drugs too, I guess. And I'm like, if you really listen to my content with no pride and ego, you would fucking grow as a human being. If you could step away from your pride and ego and go, maybe this kid got some knowledge, huh? There's 250 something videos. Like, this kid has put out more content than I don't even know. Like, literally, think about how much content I put out in a year and a half. I don't know what that was. So scratchy. This kid's put out more content and information, and then he walks around the world fucking head high, and nothing shakes him really. And he knows that he put all this content on for the world to hear, even though the world hasn't heard it. But like, it's out, it's real. Like, there's no take-backs from it. There's no coming back from it. There's no, like, I have to deal with the repercussions, understanding that every word that I said could be picked apart. And then I have to just be like, okay with it. Like, that's some fucking kahunas. Like, when you really truly think about it. To blast your life on the internet willfully, and then hold yourself accountable to it in the sense of, I mean, I could lie, I could be creating stories like crazy, I could, but I can't remember stories. I don't got time to remember a lie. So all the stuff that I talk about, like I said, dude, it's true to me. It's the easiest way to live. To be truthful and honest is fucking easy, because then you always remember, for the most part, what you say. I mean, that doesn't mean that some stuff, like, if someone quotes it back to you, they quote it back to you in the way that they perceived it. And it makes me laugh, because it's like, that's not the intent. But yes, it was emotionally fuel-fed. And, because it's so weird. Because, I mean, I talk about so much stuff, like I'm the Grim Reaper. Like, it's about the principle. It's not literal. You know, the principle. What does the Grim Reaper do? He goes around and you know, gets people when their time is done. He causes death. And then there's a rebirth after death, right? So, like, it's so funny because people are going to take anything that you say and they're going to go extreme with it. But when that happens, like I said, if I trigger someone with something that I say, you have to look at that. Why is it triggering me? Why is somebody's voice on the internet triggering me? There is no need. There should be nothing. Like, why does somebody else have power over my emotions? Right? So why is anything that I say, anything that I do in this world, why does it have power over you? It's because it's something you're fucking running from. Something you're lying to yourself about and hiding that you know is true, that causes a gut-wrenching reaction. And then you have to reinforce it by getting angry. And it doesn't, whatever. I mean, I still get angry. And like I said, it is pride and ego. It's pride and ego, pride and ego. And when someone gives me a new perspective and if it spikes me and hits me like that, then I go, I need to look at this. Because I just allowed somebody else's life control my happiness or affect my emotions. So yes, you will get a spark, you will get emotional in that. But you don't live in that. You go, why did it do this to me? Now I gotta get to the bottom of it and fix it. It's something I need to look at. That is just maturity. It's just fucking maturity. So every time you get triggered, it knocks you back. And I talked about this previously tonight. That it knocks you back into a childlike state. You know? And me, this is so crazy because I feel so crazy to think that I'm where I'm standing now, with less safety and security than a lot of people in this world. Well, I had to be my own safety and security, and semi-embarrassing, but not really, because it's like it just proves the point that I was never safe and secure, ever. And it is what it is. It is what it is, and I don't even want to talk about it. I don't think it's the right time because I want to. I'll talk about it at some point, but I have the checkmate card. I just haven't pulled it yet. But I have a checkmate card that will prove that everything in my story is true, and that my feelings are exactly what they are. And then I can connect to the rest of the world of people like me, and they're gonna go, yes, we felt the same fucking thing. And I mean, I'm ready to be loved, but I would like to at least talk to somebody else first before I trump everybody, okay? And it's coming. I knew it's been coming. It's still kind of semi-embarrassing, but because it just reminds me. It reminds me that I had to be the one to safety and security me, and that everything that I did talk about and heal from, it's real, and as fast as I've ran through it,
Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work.
it's still like fucked up, man.
That truth, it hurts.
It's still fucked up. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up to think that it did go that way. And that, you know, like, I have more safety and security in my roommate who's my best friend's dad. You know, and that's sad to me because then it's like, you know what's sad? Is I'm closer to a lot of people's dads and moms than their kids are. And, like, to me, that fucking breaks me. I'm gonna throw up. Oh, that was nasty. Okay, so that shit fucks me up. It fucks me up. You know, it fucks me up a lot. But at the same time, it does fuck me up. But then at the same time, it's like my dad, like to me is not, and I feel bad about it. I feel bad about it, but it's like he's a grown ass man, and I just feel fucking bad because I still have like some weird shame and guilt a little bit, but at the same time I don't. Cause it's like, why do I have to take care of you? Like, why do I'm just trying to fucking heal my life, and it's like, dude, I can barely manage that. You know, like, I'm happy. I'm fucking proud of myself for once in my life, and then I still have this random ass shame and guilt that these people put on me, and it's not my brother, not my little brother or my sister or whatever, but like then my dad's stuff. So it's like everywhere it is, it's just always some shit. It's like, why can't I just fucking... No one ever took care of me like that. It's like, so why do I have to do that shit? Like, why am I obligated to take care of someone? It just shit. It fucks me up still a little bit. So I feel bad about it. Especially because my dad was adopted and went through some shit too. So I know. The only thing is, like, I can only fix me because I want to. And then, like, I had to sacrifice money. So, like, if I had money, I would give it to him, but I don't. And, I barely can fucking pay my shit. And, I'm not worried per se, but it is stressful if you can, like I said, anyone can jump into that stress. And, like, right now, I'm choosing to do so because it is real. Now, in 2 seconds, I'm going to pull myself out of it, and I don't give a fuck. Because I trust the universe, I trust the process, and everything that I'm doing is worth more than whatever it is money can buy. And I'm the fucking genius that I bought a Coke because I knew I was going to be sick. But this is my fucking life. I knew I was going to throw up. I don't know how, I just knew. But yeah, it's sad to me because then because I'm trying to help these parents, and I really do, because I connected them, because I'm actually pretty fucking mature when I need to be, and I connected them, and I bring out their childlike side, and I help them see perspectives, and hopefully they can kind of gain some time that they have left, the older generation, with their kids. And I know this is a lot of what my purpose with older people is. It's to help kind of break a barrier where they can, like, switch from the money making mentality, which a lot of older people have money now, and then to start trying to connect with their kids on a human level and maybe try and right some wrongs, because, like, there's always that breakage that in life, whether it was divorce or this or that or neglect or just being a hard father, hard daughter, hard mom, and so there's always those just fences that have already been built between that kind of relationship. And then with divorce, so divorce is so crazy because I see both perspectives, and so when you get raised in the split home, like, my mom did a good job. She never talked shit about my dad, ever. And she didn't have to. Like, now that I look back at it, it's like she never had to. And he's a good dude. He really is. Like, but the damage was done. Like, the neglect happened because he was gone. And so, like, the scars are real. And, like, everything that he did do, there was real fucking devastating repercussions that affected every one of us in uncorrectable directions until you choose to correct it. Until you choose to be different. Each individual person and how it affected them. And so, but in that, it doesn't mean I want to bond with you. You know, it doesn't mean that the repercussions weren't real. And part of the repercussions is that separation forever. You know, or the I don't owe you anything. You know, type of stuff. Like, yeah, it was a mistake, but it was a big, you know, it changed everything. And it changed the course of everything. And so, like, now in my life, it's like I have to take care of myself, right? In that sacrificing, I have to give myself everything, meaning I don't have anything else to give. And then I feel shitty about that. But then at the same time, and it's like, why do I feel shitty that I don't have anything to give? That I don't want to go all the way there and do this? I'm like, it's why? It sucks. It's the worst to be put in that situation, because it brings back old shame and guilt feelings, like for me growing up with those kids. Dude, there's just fucking piles of puke in my fucking yard, bro. So, in my talk the other night, in the section that got cut out in the video, where there's no sound, that was me talking. And it was some fire ass shit. I literally talked about my first process of running through my birth and adoption. All that shit ended up throwing up everywhere outside. Getting sick, dealing through some stuff. Talked about a lot of stuff, man. I don't know how long that little spot is, maybe an hour of information. And so I'm not mad about it. I knew, like, that's what's so cool about me, is like technology will just fuck up when it's not meant for anybody else. And it's perfect every time. And so, like, anytime in any of my videos where there's missing stuff, it's because of that. It's not meant to be heard by other people. And which is crazy, because some of the content that I talk about, it seems very crazy, angry maybe. And I am sometimes. Like, this is my freedom spot. This is my special place. This is my platform. This is where I heal. This is where I talk about the shit in my life that I didn't talk about. You know, that I kept bottled up inside for all of my existence. And then the moment that I speak, like, I'm the bad guy, dude. It makes me fucking laugh. And but it's sad at the same time. It's very sad. And it's rough. But it's like I said, dude, like, you gotta sacrifice the things that you think you hold dearest. The things that are most important to you. And like I said, for me, it was everything outside of me, because I neglected myself to try and fit in and just survive. And dude, I'm so proud of this. Like, every single day, it literally keeps me pushing forward. Like, every day, it's a new revival of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And then, just because, like, one interaction with someone just goes, this is why you do it, Cody. This is why you do it, IVEA. This is why you do it, Divine. And it's like, this is why you do it. Because not only are you healing from it, but you walking around the world helping people at least fucking feel seen is that's enough. That's enough. And so, like, no matter how much negativeness is put on me, or I hear about, or what I talk about, and that may seem crazy, it's like, the reason why it seems crazy is, you know, a lot of times it's because if I'm in the Bible Belt, then they have one-track mind of thinking, that it has to be this way. And I'm talking about the whole world, and the way the universe works, and the way dimensions work, and what's in other dimensions, and angels, demons, and things that I'm just willing to accept to talk about, because I lived with them. You lived with them, and they're not bad. And there's not any it's energy. It's all energy, and it's all energy that you create. Like you create these demons. Like you're the creator of them. That's how strong you are as a person, as a human, as imagination, as a generator of possibilities. Anything you give your time, attention, and focus to, it will become real. Like if you literally just sat Indian style and wanted to create something, like you could do that until it just appeared. Probably. I mean, I haven't tried it. But if you I don't know the rate of creation, right? So I don't know like how much energy focus it takes to create something. I don't have a book in front of me that I could say a lollipop takes 12 hours and 23 minutes of focus, time, and attention for it to manifest. I don't know. I don't even look at manifestation like that. I look at so for me, manifestation is time, attention, and focus, which is like a whole button of action, meaning that I'm not really given anything without giving it, without giving energy in return, without working for it. And maybe people give you shit. Maybe I talked to a guy the other day and he said he manifested, and I checked him. He said I've manifested everything I have, and I checked him a little bit because I was like, what? Because in the hesitation of what he said was he wasn't happy with where he's at. Like it wasn't enough. And so so I said to him, I was like, well, that's kind of where the action comes in. And so maybe you can manifest basic shit, but it would never be greatness, because greatness takes action. And maybe you can get this or that or whatever. But I just don't see it that way, because to me that just doesn't fucking make sense. Where like, you just think about it hard enough, it's going to appear. I don't fucking have a clue. To me, I'm not going to sit still. I choose not to do it that way. I choose to create. I'm a creator, not a manifester. Okay? It means I'm going to create what it is I do and choose and want and desire. So I'm going to create it with action. And action could be thinking, but I like to think about it and then do it. I'm not going to just do one part of a process. Because I think that would maybe cause time delay. Well, you can manifest it, you can think about something forever, and maybe it will come, but maybe it's 20 years, 30 years from now. It's like, no, dude, I want this shit right now. I'm going to do what it takes to get it. So then I'm going to put 200 and something videos on YouTube and listen to them every fucking day. And I'm going to go to my bedroom and create art every single day or every couple of days and create and go build sandcastles and talk to people and learn and gain more knowledge and try to ego check myself while talking to other strangers. And I'm just work oriented, like work. Vomiting, God, that sucks. I just ate some good ass food too, and then I just vomited. And so it tastes like shit coming back up. It's like, whatever. It's worth it. It's worth it. But I don't know, man. I'm super tired. Like I said, man, every day, I start to realize how fucking tired I am. But then there's something there that just says, well, this is your best life. You are having the most fun. You're creating, you're proud of what you do. Yeah, you have less people in your life, but it's sometimes you don't even, now, you don't even really connect to those people. Because, you know why? Because, I'm in the stage of, I want to keep growing. To me, that's sexy. That's worth living. The process of growing and see how much I can grow from. And what I can create, that turns me on. So, other people are talking about movies and stuff going on, to me, it's minute. And it's just it's no purpose. And so it's like I'm just starting to not connect to people. So if I don't have like conversations that talk about like growth, and whether it's growth in a business or expansion, like that's what I like to talk about. I don't like to talk about stagnant energy, stagnant things that don't mean nothing. And so, you know, I've been running around telling people like every time you talk to me, I'm gonna go deep. I do everything deep. I'm capable of going deep every time, and because anything less than that, what's the point? Like I'm gonna go as deep as I can. I'm gonna wall that thing out. You know, I want to get to the darkest pits of darkness and reach behind the shelf and pull out that. Let's look at that. The thing that you hid forever. The thing that I hid forever. Let's pull at that. Not because it's easy, but because it's not easy. And the same thing about, you know, getting diddled and shit like that. And like that's the only thing that I don't want to look at. Technically, even though I've looked at it once tonight and last night and flew up for it already. You know, because it's like people always ask you about it. I'm like, what the fuck? You're weird. Like, why would you ask people? You know, it's like, man, I don't want to bring this shit up. Like, listen to my content, that's enough. But when you just ask people straight up, like every fucking, it's weird to me. That makes zero sense. Zero fucking sense. Like, that's fucking weird to me. Because it's like, it's sick enough that I gotta have it in my head. Let's just leave it at that. But then again, like I said, it is kind of double-sided. You could say, because that's what's weird, is like, I'll tell you now. I was a people pleaser. So the things that I had to do, it didn't mean I didn't technically enjoy it per se. I was just too young. You know, and then you have shame and guilt on that. Because then you feel naughty. You feel bad. Like, I feel bad about it. Because especially when someone fucking asks me about it, then it's like, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. I did something wrong. I did something wrong. And, it's like, how do you shake that when everyone's... Fuck me, man. Because then it's like, yeah, dude, it's so fucking hard to shake it. So hard to shake, man. You know, and a lot of it is just because you feel like they're just trying to use that shit against you, like pick you apart. And it's like, that was a talk that I had last night with my friend. I was like, dude, it's just like, you don't even want to talk about it because it's just like, you're denying it, but then other people, like, make you feel like you're lying, and it really fucking is so fucked up in the head, because then it's like, I want to lie. I want to think it never happened, and that it didn't happen. And it's like, but it's there. It's there. And it's like fucked up. It's so fucked up. Very fucked up. It's been a fun life. Been very fun. And I know someday it's gonna pop. I'll have touch it as much as I want. Throwing up about it helps a lot. But then again, like I said, maybe that I don't have to touch it like I think I do. But people just try and fucking pick you apart about it. And it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable because, like I said, you know. And then and that's like I said, I was talking to my buddy about. I was like, it's just so weird because it's like it's there, it's there. You know that your body just did things to protect you, and then it's like everyone just wants to fucking poke you. Like, dude, like you guys piss me off. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like all the rest of my content on the internet, like fuck it, I'm cool with that. Like, but that shit, that's fucking embarrassing. Like I said, it makes me feel like a disgrace. It makes me feel like a disgrace. Not cool at all. I know I've talked to my roommate about it, and I'm usually pretty good when me and him talk about it real quick, but like I said, it's hard to admit some stuff sometimes, man. It's fucked up. And I've admitted everything else. I've gone through a lot of shit, but this is one thing I just didn't want to touch. Ever, really. And there's some of my talks in the past where I don't want to talk about it. I don't like to talk about it. It would be one of the harder things for me to even express. Because, like, so, it happened multiple times with different people. So then in like one aspect you're like, I'm okay with it, and then the other aspect you're not. So it's like, that's kind of where you're fucked up about it. Then it's like, I could suck up my pride and ego and be okay with it on one, but another version of it I can't. But then realistically, like, you're just trying to justify what happened in your head, that it was okay. What happened and it wasn't. But there's no way it was ever okay, but it did happen. And then the repercussions of said such thing is real. And then, like I said, then you could jump into the victimhood, and that's what I'm trying to stay away from. I'm trying to stay away from the victimhood, other than, like, I guess I have to admit that at one point I was a victim. And then those things stained me really hard for a long fucking time. And that's what kind of sucks, is because then again, you know, that's what other people help you with, right? Because then they start talking about some stuff, and then you can find that bond where just two of you are stronger than one of you alone to talk about shit, and then you can sit with them, and you don't have to speak it, but you feel accepted from both parties. Like, both of you just feel accepted and safe in that space to talk about it however much you want to talk about it, which is more than ever before. And like I said, that's where the healing starts. Like, I did not want this to happen. I didn't want to touch this ever. Like, I was sitting there talking to the dude last night about it, and it's like, why the fuck am I going down this path? Like, why are these words coming out of my mouth? It makes fucking zero sense, Cody. Like, trust yourself, but this is weird. Why? Like, I understand it has to be done, but why? Why not just do everything else? Why? I just don't want to fucking deal with it. About to have a panic attack. Just kidding. Alright, man, whatever. Today was cool. Like I said, I'm excited about my future. I'm just excited. I'm excited because for once, like I said, it doesn't matter what happens. Like, I'm proud. I'm proud of the way I've spent my last bit of existence. You know, I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. And it's like, the one thing that I'm kind of sad about, I guess, is like there's no one to sit, like, it's just, some people they kind of say they're proud of me and stuff, but it's like that inability to like celebrate something, like, that's weird to me. Like, how do I not have the ability to like not even understand what a celebration is? Like, I'm so fucking proud of this, but like then I only know how to do things on my own. I don't get it. So I start to look at goals and stuff. Like, people have goals, and like, what happens when you hit one? Like, because like, to me that just never made sense. Maybe that's why I don't like goals. It's because it's like, once I hit something, like, get something done, it's like, what's next? Like, what's next? So like, what are you supposed to do? I don't know why this always comes up in my talks about like, what are you supposed to do? Like I created one big piece of art, and then it's like, next. Created this, next. Created this, next. It's like, when do you get to celebrate? And then what is a celebration? And then like, what is it? Like, what is celebrating? Like, because the only thing I can think of is then go and create more stuff. And so when is it like a time when you just reflect and do nothing? I don't get it. Like, that's the concept that doesn't fucking make sense to me. And then it's like, no matter where I go, I want to go take pictures and go play and do stuff. And it's like, when is like, so today I went to the park and I just laid in the grass. Well, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour. I just laid into the grass. I just laid there and was listening to my talk. I was like, this is pretty cool. It's kind of semi-uncomfortable, because I don't like being fucking still. But I don't know. I guess it's good. It's cool. I'm out here in nature. I'm in the middle of some trees, squirrels everywhere. I don't know, man. So I said, and then like I said, another week and a half, I'll be done. So like, then what? You know? Like, it's time to switch gears and like how, I don't get it. Because then that's where the faith comes in, right? And the faith in the universe and timing. And that everything's going to happen the way it does, and that you're creating the stuff for yourself, you're doing the work, you've done the work, you keep putting out content, you keep creating, you keep healing yourself, you keep talking about stuff. And then it's like, you kind of maybe do have a thought, it's like, well, what happens at the end of this time? Like, then what, you know? What's gonna happen? And then like you believe in yourself, but at the same time you're going, like, I gotta have some help here. Like, you gotta have some help here. Like, there's gotta be something from out of somewhere that's gonna help me. Because like, really, like, if I'm just head in the dirt creating, it's like, well, what's changed? Like, nothing. Like, unless someone sees my content. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody sees my content. It's like, this dude's awesome. Like, let's holler at this dude. Let's set up this, let's whatever. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't get it. I don't get like how I transition. You know, other than like you send me any celebrity and I will help them literally in one session. And I guarantee you, any celebrity that talks to me is going to be like, this dude is fucking legit. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So it's like, well, how do I get that then? How do I get that influence? That's what I'm saying. All I need is that one influential person to talk to me. And then it's going to be like in the discussion. Because they're going to be like, this kid is legit. And, you know, and that's why I said, like, some of my content online is definitely, it could be standoffish. It could be, but it's real. And so it's like, that's why I was like, I can't change that. I'm not going to cater to anybody else. Even if I'm getting negative reviews or people think I'm crazy, then it's like, then it's not for you. You know, and that's what I'm learning. And I just told somebody that. I was like, dude, if what I say, it's not for you then. It's not for you. Like, if you're getting triggered at this shit, it's not for you. Like, if you're crying and whining and thinking it's crazy, it's not for you. But if for the people that go, this dude's talking about everything, and it is possible to change your life and to become something new, it just takes time, attention, and focus, and that you just need to get it off your chest, then that's what my stuff is for. You know, it's not for where I'm at. It's not for these people that aren't going to walk away from religion and they have their faith in something external, and they're in it, and they're just not going to change. They can't look at their pride and ego and question it. You know, it's not for them. And so it's funny because, like, you look at the Bible itself, where it talks about, you know, in Revelations, like, you're going to be saved. Maybe. I don't know, but you seem pretty like your life sucks now, I guess. I don't know. Well, these people are really hurt. These people are really hurting. These people really don't love themselves. I didn't love myself. You know, and that's another thing. Like, you think about it. I could tell someone that I didn't love myself, and that I tell people this, all these things, I didn't believe I was worthy. It was like me, it was, you know what's crazy? It's exactly the thing about when we were sitting at the bar the other night and there was two other guys that I met, and then one dude comes back and says his insecurity, and we were like, what the fuck? Like, there's no, like, that wasn't even in our realm of existence. That looks funny, or that's weird. Like, that never crossed our mind. We were just sitting with each other, talking to each other. We weren't even looking at each other's physical qualities. You know, like, at all. Like, all I know is you're a dude that's sitting next to me in the discussion. Like, I don't care what you look like. We are just here together. And then so I guess, like, when I walk around the world and I tell people, like, I never thought I was attractive, I never had worth, I had worth issues, like, I wasn't confident in myself, people are like, there's no fucking way. There's no way that was you. I'm going, no, yeah, that was me. So whatever you perceived me, yeah, maybe it looked like I was functioning well, but to me, I was like a ghost. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, literally. But whatever it is that I was doing, I was just living, trying to make other people fucking happy so I could get just a brief moment of being seen. Even though I knew I couldn't speak up and say my truth, but at least I would be fucking seen. Fuck. About to have a panic attack. Yeah, boy. Rock and roll. What a Gatorade bottle. I like to wash my puke down with piss. So. That or the turkeys will eat my puke in the morning. They can take that trauma. They can have it all. They can have all that fucking trauma. Man, this is the worst. This is the fucking worst. I'm so tired. And vomiting is so ridiculous to me. Dude, it's worth it though. Like, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. It's all worth it. It's all worth it. It really is. It really is. And then, like I said, and you know what? And then the day that I can birth, like I can be with someone and she's birthing my child, like that's worth it. The day I get married or whatever we do, whatever celebration. Hopefully she can teach me how to fucking celebrate something.
Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work.
And enjoy it, because like I said, dude, every birthday sucked. Like, I hated birthdays. My birthday's coming up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely gonna go to nature, but I don't really have friends, so I don't know what will happen. But you know, I'll create some fire ass art though. I'll do something special for me. Some art. I'll at least do that. My birthday is on 4/27. So, you know, my name is Hoss247. So it's always the same numbers. That puke is rough. It smells ridiculous right now. I'm glad it's outside my truck. I don't know what I'll do. I'm gonna try to do something cool, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. A lot of shit's gotta change, though. That's what sucks, man. It's like, I get that I sacrificed a lot of shit. And then I built all this art. But in doing so, I mean, yeah, financially, it's set me back a lot. And it caused me to have to choose me over a lot of things. Like, I need new fucking tires so fucking bad. Like, like so bad. Like, on the scale of bad and, like, you need fucking new tire, like, right now, that's how bad. But it's like, I can't, fuck it. Fuck it. Like, I just trust, like, whatever happens will happen, and when it does, it will be meant to be. And it sounds really ignorant, but it's like, I don't see any way around it, because it's like, I'm so close to the end that it's like, I don't know, I don't see any other way, but just keep moving forward. Because, like I said, I do feel like no one believes in me. Other than the guy I'm working for. Like, I know he does. And then a few art people, I think they do believe in me. But they got their own lives too. So it's like, I get it, you know. But like I said, you know, when you go through the world and you really, truly were never able to accept anything from anyone else anyways before. And you did feel alone because of that. And then now you look at it where it's like, well, you felt alone because of multiple things. It wasn't just your perspective that caused you to be distant. It was a lot of things in that perspective, and then, you know, where other people didn't know how to love me, where I wasn't capable of receiving love like they wanted to give me love. You know, and so then you kind of just gotta learn, like, I can't be mad at anyone who doesn't understand are perceived the way I love, technically. Because I didn't even really understand it. Because that was all I knew. Like I said, my love language, the way I love, was free will. You know, giving you time, attention, focus, like what I could do for you, how I could help you. And, but there was never a bond closer than that, especially with adults. Like little kids, they're innocent. Like I don't have restrictions between them. Like there's no barriers between me and little kids. Like so, like they're innocent, and I only have barriers with adults when it comes to like that. Like little kids just accept me, so therefore I can accept them in return. But adults I can't because they're judging me. So then, you know, when I accept them now, but unless they're combative energy or something, but I don't have to be with you. I don't have to be around you. But that's where I connect with little kids because they see me so different. They see me, as innocent, as good. Like I walked into this dude's house last night, his dog instantly just jumped on top of me and just laid there. And I just petted the dog for like hours. And they're like, this dog hates, like, will get pissed off at people, like everyone. He must know good energy. I'm like, I guess. Well, I know I'm good. You know, I actually know I'm really good. That my heart is big and good. I know it is. But I do play the devil card a lot because it's so fucking ignorant. That's why I do it. Like, that's why I do it. Because if you're gonna claim that I'm the devil, then I'm gonna grandiosis this shit. Because I'm gonna make it so fucking grand that when you realize that I'm not the devil, I'm gonna go, that's how stupid it was. That's how stupid it was. That I just joined in to fuel your fire. Because it's ultimately just a game of pride and ego. I am capable of those things, and I am mean. But like I said, you already tainted me with that, so I'm just gonna jump on. If you're gonna perceive me and act and react like I'm the devil, I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna give you what you want me to be. If you want love from me, I'll love you. If you want me to be mean, I'll be mean to you. Because why not? I don't know. It's just me. I'm really weird. I'm a really weird It's hard for me not to mimic you or to give you the energy that you give me. Like it's really like it's automated. It's programming my whole life to reciprocate. Because when you reciprocate people's energy, like you get accepted. I mean, it is a form of manipulation. I tell you this. And so it's just like, how do you use the skills that you have? Like, are you a good monster? Or are you a bad monster? And then it's like, it's neither. You're just a monster, and you can choose to do whatever you want to do. And everyone's going to perceive it however they do. But if you feed the monster's going to love you. The monster's going to protect you. If you love the monster and you're good to the monster's going to love you. The monster's going to protect you. The monster's going to be there for you. And that's me. I am a monster. You treat me well. I got your back fucking forever. You fuck me, we'll see you later. You're on your own. It's simple. Very simple. I love you the same though. Unconditionally. But I don't know, the stars are beautiful. I'm so glad, dude. I'm so excited that it's getting warmer because it's like now I can just like I need to clean my truck out. I got a ton of driftwood and I've been waiting. I'm gonna clean it out soon. Like I said, once that job is done, like I gotta reevaluate a lot of things. But to me, it's like I know that that's my time. Like I'll be able to I'll do whatever the fuck it is I gotta do. Sell shit. whatever, go get a little part-time job somewhere, doing something. I don't know, whatever will be, you know. If I could do life coaching or something and just work a couple hours a day, that'd be perfect too. I just don't know how to get the clientele. I need help. On my art, you know, I can sell one painting and be good for a little bit, you know, or something. I don't know. I just don't know. It's just a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of shit. And that's what everyone's going through, you know. That's the point. It's like everyone's just trying to better for themselves. Everyone's trying to chase that financial freedom. Or get a house, or do this, or do that, and stay in the rat race. And that's fine. It's not good or bad. But it's just like, what do you want? What's really important? You know? Like, what is that for you? And there's no really true right or wrong answer. But it's like, this is the way I'm choosing to do it. I want to create art. I love it. I wanted to heal myself so I can truly be happy and love myself. So I can love another person and not fuck them up. And then I can have kids that I wouldn't fuck up because I wasn't healed. Because like I said, that's the greatest thing in the world. That's the greatest responsibility, is to not fuck up your kids. Which is another chance at being you. It is you. And so like the ultimate goal is to be better than your parents. To give your kids, to teach your kids things that they never had. Or that you never had, or lessons, you know, make it easier for them, I guess. Which, now I'm looking at life and it's like, that's definitely not the right choice. You don't make things easier for them at any means. Just make it, I mean, maybe a little bit easier than you had. But you just want to prepare them for the world. And no one's fucking prepared. Like we talked about it a little bit tonight. Like in school, they don't teach you shit. They don't teach you how to do money. They don't teach you anything, man. Finances, they don't teach you shit. They don't tell you that it's going to take you 5 years to graduate at 12 hours a semester. They don't tell you that shit. You think you're going to be there for 4? No. And, like, they just don't tell you anything, man. It's fucking disgusting. It's all about the debt, and slaves. Society, control. You know, and it's... Everyone goes through a midlife crisis. So evidently, none of the system is fucking working. If everyone goes through a midlife crisis, you know, all the women are on pills. Everyone's on ADHD pills. Like, something's fucking wrong with the whole system. The whole thing. Like, literally. Religion, fucked up. Not working. If those people in religion are cheating on their husbands and wives, not happy, not in true intimate relationships, can't keep their dick in their pants, you know, drunkards or whatever else, like, who cares? I'm not saying that shit's good or bad, but people aren't happy. So evidently religion doesn't fucking work. Whether you're Christian or Catholic or Jewish or this or that, I don't know, maybe some of them have less of something in it, but not really. They're all fucked up. All people are fucked up. So we gotta do something fucking different. Because whatever's going on in the whole world, it's not fucking working. Even the elites that have all the money in the world, they're doing disgusting shit. Always high. Like, just live constantly high. Or like into very deviant ass acts, which is fine if they're free will acts of consenting age and that are able to consent. But a lot of that's like sex trafficking and shit, where those people don't even have the right to consent. They were stolen as a kid or bred that way, and they're broken in the head, and that's what they think that they're worth. They think that's life, to be abused, to be used as sexual items to please other people. Like, the whole system, the whole world is broken. Because I'm ready, you know? The whole world is ready. The whole world is ready to be loved. It really is. But nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what real love is, man. It's all a fucking game. It's all a game. That's what I'm here for, man. That's why I've done what I've done. Yeah, it seems crazy. But in time, it's so funny. Because I went to my sister's tonight, and I didn't even talk much tonight. I just sat there. Number one, because I'm fucking tired. And I was like about to pass out. And, but like, I was just letting them do the thing. I was like, I'm not even going to say shit. Like, because I love them, but it's just like, I'm not connecting to them anymore at all. Like, I'm even more distant now. Like, I love them all, but it's just like, they're stuck in the world and I'm like out of it. I'm detached from the world. So like the stuff that they talk about it's just pointless to me. It really is pointless to me. It's like it is what it is. I mean, it was cool, it was whatever, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's just not my family, man. It feels fucking weird. That distance is there, and it's even greater now than it was before. But I'm just a different person. I'm a different person. It doesn't mean, like I said, it doesn't mean I don't love them, but I love differently. And I can't explain it. You know why? Because I've just never really received, I don't know. I can't explain love. I can't explain it. Because to me, it's just, I just love everyone the same. And that's where it's like, that one person that I'm going to give physical touch and attention to, and all my time and my ideas, and trust them and talk to them and care about their opinion, and like just be in amazement in all of their perspective at all times, because that shit baffles the fuck out of me. Someone else's perspective is ridiculous. This is why I love a lot of what I do, because like other people give me perspectives and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's what the buddy I was talking to last night, he's like, you melt my brain. He literally just kept saying, you are melting my brain. You're melting my brain. And it's like, that's how I feel about other people. It's like, I just love your perspectives. Like, they're just beautiful. Because they're not right, they're not wrong, but they're real. Like, they're just as real as my perspective. And as long as we can just agree to just let each other say their perspective and not judge them on it, like, that's the point. Like, that's literally the point. It's fun, dude. Like I said, dude, I just love talking to people. Like, it's such a fun purpose. Well, I don't know. I'm just happy it's fixing to be. It's warmer, right? And then I can like just drive out somewhere, once I get some tires, and I'll fucking sleep in the back of the truck, and just be under the stars, maybe somewhere real high in the sky, like in a mountaintop, and just be, maybe even just like, well, yeah, just dance, just be out there and just dance, and when I get tired, crawl into the bed of the truck and go to fucking sleep. And wake up when the sun comes up. Like, that would be just, that to me seems fun, like a celebration. Like, I haven't been camping. I wanted to go camping, and I wanted to go like out to the woods by myself for a minute, but I haven't yet. Listen, I can't drive very far. It's just the risk. So I get some tires. Like, I know if like something happens and I'm in town, like, it's not gonna be a big deal. I can manage it. But if I'm far away, like, it's not gonna be a big deal. So it's kind of why I haven't really gone anywhere, because like literally, like, my tires are that bad where it's just like fucking. It's not when. It's not. Yeah, it's not if. It's when. And so
Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work.
sacrifice, man. Fucking sacrifice. I'm going to bed. I holla. Love y'all. Peace. Whether it's an idea of family, blood, and they're gonna look at you like the fucking devil, and they're gonna talk shit to you, and they're gonna make you feel bad about yourself. And if those people do that to you, that's the cue. That's the cue. Then maybe they never really loved you at all. I holla. Love y'all. Peace.
Supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself. Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Serve it out. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends. I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed. I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me. Why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't a doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Serve it out. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't a doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Serve it out. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, let me know. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Figure it out. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends. I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed. I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me. Why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends. I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed. I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me. Why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be what you wanna do. Think I'm ready, ooh, think you like that, think you like that. When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want somebody else when I don't like myself. Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends. I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed. I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me. Why do I feel like this? What's happened to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends. I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed. I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me. Why do I feel like this? What's happened to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Serve it out. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure love somebody else when I don't like myself. Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth, and now he calling me. Why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth, and now he calling me. Why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm let me know. Am I ready? Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? Don't figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Don't figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happened to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. How am I supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, 'cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? Figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No why. Yesterday I would have run away, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm ready. Sheesh. Girl, I'm about to have a panic attack. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth, it hurts. That damn, it hurts. That lovey-dovey shit, was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't want a man, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On other hand, I know my worth. And now he calling me, why do I feel like this? What's happened to me? Oh, oh, oh. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. 'Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to supposed to love somebody else when I don't like myself? Like, ooh, guess I better learn to like this. Ooh, it might take my whole life just to do. He called me Melly, he squeezed my belly. I'm too embarrassed to say I like it. Girl, is this my boo? That's why I'm asking you, cause you know I've been through. Am I ready? Ain't no doubt. Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. Am I ready? You deserve it now. Cause I want it. That's what I'm talking about. Am I ready? You gon' figure it out. To be loved, to be loved. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know. You found me, I was fed up with the fantasy. What you wanna do? Think I'm ready? Ooh, think you like that? Think you like that? When I clap back like that, let me know.